Hello Star Wars fans, and welcome to a pretty awesome video. As every Star Wars fan in the world knows, Friday the 4th of September was Force Friday, and which I am still, as you can probably tell from by my voice, I'm still recovering from physically and certainly financially. My wallet has gone into full cardiac arrest and is in an intensive care unit somewhere being looked after and hopefully brought back to life for Christmas. Oh dear. Yeah, it was an awesome day. Force Friday, the 4th of September 2015 will go down as a legendary Star Wars day, but I kind of, for me it started the day before, well actually the day before, so it actually started on the Wednesday, which was I woke up at 5:30 in the morning after a pretty terrible night of various dreams. So you're going to get a little bit of history here, a little bit of life history before we go into the actual, so you're going to have to stick around. You can either fast forward through this or go and grab yourself a cup of tea, pause the video, grab yourself a cup of tea, bag of biscuits and think, okay, let's listen in, see what Roy has to say. As if you're interested, if not, just fast forward to the good stuff. Right, okay, so yeah, so a pretty sleepless night, mixture of Star Wars dreams and just not being able to sleep. So 5:30 Wednesday morning, woke up, and mixture of work and starting to look out for scouting around for little bits that are sneaking out and shops were putting out. Because quite a few shops actually did here in the UK did actually put stock out, but because of their computer systems, the fact that they were embargoed items, most of the stores wouldn't sell you. So I think Sainsbury's here finally got round. I mean, they've certain Sainsbury's stores have had for the last 2, 3, even 4 weeks, they've had their Force Awakens labelling. If you check back through my old videos, you'll see the spoiler prices for Sainsbury's certainly, and later on Asda too. They'd already had their Force Awakens prices up, so I got a nice little video on YouTube, pretty sharpish on that one, and well, obviously the stock, I was told at the time that as soon as they got stock it would be going out, but what they didn't know was, or the person I spoke to didn't know, was that it's embargoed stock, so it may go out but it's not going to be sold because it didn't go live on their system until the midnight of the very beginning of Friday the 4th of September. So even if you could pick it up, you couldn't actually buy it. So there were a lot of reports coming in on Twitter saying, oh, this is for sale, this is for sale, and thinking, yeah, well, no, it might be out but it's not for sale. But a couple of things have slept through. See, I'm tired, I'm thinking about sleep. Have sneaked through, and so yeah, so some people got a nice little early bonus, and other people have tried and failed, and I'm one of those that tried and failed. I'm very lucky because I have a really good working relationship with some toy stores, and I did get to see some very nice bits beforehand, but on the proviso that A, I didn't photograph them, and B, I didn't talk about them until after Force Friday, after the launch, because these people are going to get sort of like a rap on the knuckles, right up to getting fired for letting people see things. And I have that kind of working relationship with people. If they let me know something, and if they say, do you know what, this is just for you to know until this such and such date, if somebody says that to me, you know, I'm not ever going to publish a video or a photograph without somebody's consent and actually say, I've seen this, and I'm going to get someone into trouble, get somebody sacked. That is not what I'm about. I'll never ever do that. I go to the London Toy Fair every single year, and I have done for the last 15 years. And I see items at London Toy Fair every year which I'm not allowed to talk about. Some I'm allowed to photograph, some stands, some companies are different to others. Some want the publicity to start rolling immediately, and others say this stand has no photography, no filming, and you're not allowed to talk about what you've seen. So I've got to respect that, because I'm going to go back next year. I've already got my tickets for London Toy Fair 2016, which I'm dead chuffed about. and so I get in as a toy reviewer, blogger, vlogger, and so I'll be going around and soaking up those Star Wars goodies, and anything I can show you at the beginning of January, I will show you, and those things I can't, I'll have to sit on until I can. So, but yeah, so I had a Force Friday started off on early Wednesday, so yeah, it's a lot of sleepless nights and a whole lot of coffee, but yeah, so it started off queuing at Toys R Us in Brent Cross at 6 o'clock in the evening. Now I thought we got stuck in traffic, so I thought, oh, I'm going to get there. I'm going to be there late, and so I was thinking possibly I'm going to be, because for the first 75 people, you get the exclusive Toys R Us poster you see on the wall there, the Kylo Ren poster. For the first 75 people, plus the exclusive Force Friday Toys R Us t-shirt, which is awesome. I absolutely love this. Now, this was my main reason for going and queuing up for 6 hours. So that was my main reason for going, was this t-shirt. I thought, I don't want to end up buying one on eBay, because loads of them, as you know, will be on eBay now, and people will be charging whatever they think they can get away with charging. I thought, no, I want to get one from source, and I don't mind queuing up. This is not a problem for me. I've queued up on many a Star Wars occasion, so why not for a t-shirt? And posters are a bonus, plus they, in the goodie bag with the poster, they actually threw in I'm looking for it now, but I can't find it, an Imperial Gunner Star Wars Lego, or Lego Star Wars keychain. So that was quite a nice little bonus as well. So it's going to be a long video. Have another cup of tea and finish off the biscuits while you're at it. Just tell them what I said. Don't worry. And so you be good tomorrow. And yeah, the Toys R Us was brilliant. I've met some amazing people in the queue and had some fantastic Star Wars stories. I heard some cool stuff that I've not heard about so far, shared some stuff I know about, and it's absolutely fantastic. And the first, I'd say the first time I had 6 people in the queue. I was number 3 in the queue, and I've got my queue ticket somewhere, which I should have fished out for this video, but I've got a whole pile of stuff behind me that I need to sort out. But yeah, I was number 3 in the queue, and that's the first sort of like handful of people in the queue. Absolutely awesome guys, and great knowledge of Star Wars. Proper passionate fans. They weren't there to scalp freebies and just stick stuff on eBay and make a few quickly. They're proper passionate Star Wars fans, and that's what I really love. And really nice fun guys. Got some great photos which are on Twitter, or the 501st, they turned up, and everyone was posing with that. Really cool. Got interviewed for a documentary on Star Wars and a couple of blogs as well, which was a nice little bonus. So I got to chat about my favourite thing in the world ever, which is of course Star Wars. And so that was it's a really cool night. And so from there we went we went to several 24-hour Tesco, Asda stores, and then Sainsbury's, picking up the odd bits here and there, and finally made it back to home, to base, to kind of rest and recuperate before Force Friday, but didn't sleep. So then back onto Force Friday and picking up some great bits from Sainsbury's, and I was the only person there, which was weird, because I thought they would have a whole load of sort of scalpers by this time, because this was 8 AM. And I thought there'd be a whole load of scalpers queuing up, ready to cherry pick the key figures and just get them stored away for the Christmas rush, or stick them on eBay immediately. But I was the only person there, and my wife, and so I had my pick of the bits at Sainsbury's. Really helpful member of staff, and then from Sainsbury's off to was got to be my favourite place, and definitely my favourite place for Star Wars. I think it is the store that embodies Star Wars to its absolute fullest, which is of course the Disney store. And you see the 6 amazing elite figures, over there. They are so cool. I can't recommend these highly enough. I keep tweeting better than Black Series. So that's a hashtag that's bouncing around at the moment, because I really do think they are better than the Black Series. They're die-cast metal. They're so awesome. They come with a display base, which is something that the Black Series figures don't, and I just can't enthuse enough about them. And because it's the Disney Store, you're not getting gouged on the price. They are $18.95 each. I'm going to do a separate video on these as well. So if just don't worry about it, because I'm going to enthuse about these because I just love what the Disney Store are doing. I'm a massive fan of the Disney Store Star Wars range and the level of knowledge and enthusiasm from their staff. And I have to give another mention to Sam at the Blue Water Store. She's amazing, and I said I will keep mentioning you because every time I see you, you are bouncing off the walls with Star Wars enthusiasm and Star Wars knowledge, and she is absolutely amazing. She is what every store should have. Every Star Wars. Just imagine if Toys R Us had staff like Sam. They would be they would be in a better place. Anyway, I'm not going to get on about Toys R Us, but yeah, so the range of products in the Disney Store, absolutely amazing. You have the BB-8 radio control, BB-8 in the middle there at the back. This is amazing. It's totally awesome. I am going to get it out at some point, and there will be a demo video. But there's loads on YouTube already, so why reinvent the wheel? So when I do it, it's probably going to be for my amusement rather than for a demo video, because there's loads. Go and check them out. Go and check out other people's videos on that one. But it's fantastic. It's the size of a small football, or if you're anywhere else in the world, the size of a small soccer ball, and it's fantastic. If Toys R Us are selling this, it would be no less than £50. But Toys R Us aren't selling this. It's a Disney Store exclusive, and it's £30. It's 20. I think it's $29.95. So it's an amazing price, and this is going to be. I think it's got to be this and the Elite Series is going to be their hot selling items. I think leading up to Christmas 2015. You have on top of that, you have another version of BB-8, and that is the all singing, all dancing one, which is the crazy expensive price. Well, I guess it's all relative. It was £130, so some people, like my wife, would say it is crazy expensive, especially when you see the size of it, the BB-8 below. I'm going to do an unboxing video on that, and you'll see the actual main body of BB-8 is about the size of a tennis ball. So if you think about it, you think, £130 for a for an electronic tennis ball, that's a lot of money. But I say it's all relative. So from a collector point of view, it's an amazing bit of kit. It's just so electronically, it's so complicated, and it's so packed and crammed full of tech. It is amazing, and I'm surprised it was actually only £130. But I'm not taking away anything from the Disney Store BB-8 because that's fantastic. £30, I think that's amazing value. If they put it in at £50, it still would have sold, but Toys R Us would have done. But the Disney Store, they are. I think they are. I mean, they're in the franchise. They are Star Wars Central, so they set some really good prices on their products, and they could get more out of collectors, especially. And if you think about the amount of children that say, I want, especially leading up to Christmas, and with there's a birthday every day of the year. So these items are going to be on Christmas lists, both for young and old. So the Disney Store have a massive opportunity to really gouge an extra few pounds out of people, and they're just not doing that. So I'm really happy with what their price is. And then they have crazy sales where things come down to even lower prices. So keep a lookout for reducements. But I always like to have first dibs on packaging because I'm a proper packaging junkie. So I like things. If you're expecting mint, you're always going to be disappointed. But I would like to have as close to as possible. So that's kind of my roundup. I'm going to do some individual videos on these items, but especially the Elite series because they are so awesome, and both versions of BB-8. So stay tuned for those. And as always, guys, do follow me on Twitter. I was going in the queue at the Toys R Us for the midnight opening. I was getting crazy retweeting and tweeting, and yeah, it was a good night. Great people, good night. And then, yeah, so do follow me on Twitter. I say lack of sleep. Do follow me on Twitter and do. I sleep. And do subscribe to me here on YouTube. And as always, guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed your 2 cups of tea and your pack of digestives while you were watching this. And as always, may the Force be with you. And it's a massive, massive welcome to The Force Awakens. And the amount of goodies that's coming our way is just phenomenal. And there's so much stuff yet to be released. And you guys are going to be... yeah, you're going to be going nuts, or even more nuts. Nutser. You'll be going nutser. There you go. Right, until next time, guys, may the Force be with you, and bye for now.